We at first realized that something was not right with Matthew. He didn't respond to his name. He wouldn't look at us when he spoke.
None of the signs that I knew of were actually there. He just wasn't talking.
He just had a difficult time playing with other people, other kids. It was very difficult for him to express himself.
We got the diagnosis and I just burst into tears, and my husband started crying because you're so fearful and what their future is going to look like.
Can you imagine having something to say and not being able to say it? Just because he can't say it doesn't mean he doesn't have something to say, and he does.
Autism doesn't get better without treatment.
Just having no support, not knowing where to go, not knowing where to turn to.
Planning for life with autism is not easy, and sometimes you dread adulthood instead of looking forward to it.
Somerset Hills Learning Institute does an amazing job of blending compassion and science, operating from systems that we know work.
About 80% of a child's life is spent at home with their parents, with their family members. So the uniqueness comes in that we don't treat a child with autism, we treat a family who's dealing with autism. All of the skills that they're needing to be taught, we arm parents with the teaching techniques to do that themselves as well.
The families are dealing with things like no fear of danger, difficulty learning new skills, or only going to the bathroom in certain places.
We understand that every person is different and learns differently, and I think our teaching really reflects that, and that is part of the reason why we are able to have the amazing outcomes that we do for our learners.
They really care about what they do, and it makes us feel so at home here. It just gives our family hope for the future because I've seen what this program can do.
Somerset Hills has changed our life. It's changed Matthew's life, and it's changed our family's life. We would be absolutely lost without the Institute. I can't describe, right, what they've done for us. A level of partnership and support that I've never experienced.
Everything we're doing here really works. We're not just claiming to help people with autism, we really are, and I've seen it for myself. I've been a part of it.
Now that we have the Institute, Liam has the opportunity to be himself, to be Liam.
And now he is able to socialize, expressing himself, and becoming more and more independent each day.
It's tons of fun, this program. You watch kids constantly running around the building just learning how to be kids. That's where the best teaching's happening, is when we're allowing children to be children and helping them become more playful, more social, more interactive, learning how to play with toys appropriately so that they can go do that with a friend.
We will celebrate every single step because every step is a step towards a more independent life. There isn't a day that we don't contact success.
And when we do that, lives are forever changed. Families are made whole again. Children are able to participate in the world just like we want for them, giving everybody a chance at life.
In the last 25 years, we've seen so much good done for these kids and their families. We've changed lives, we've changed families, we've transformed families, but we've also seen some struggles.
Over the next decade, over 1 million people with autism spectrum disorder will age out of school-based autism services. When that happens, without a place like Somerset Hills Learning Institute, their futures are shockingly bleak.
And more than half of them are going to remain unemployed or unenrolled in higher education.
Almost 8 in 10 adults with autism suffer from mental health issues.
So very sadly, adults with autism are 9 times more likely to commit suicide than their typically developing peers.
There is a nationwide shortage of innovative housing solutions for adults with autism. In New Jersey alone, more than 17,000 adults are waiting for housing.
At the end of the day, it is a race against the clock. We've seen incredible things, but we've had a limited window in which to provide the support before kids age out of our program.
We are endeavoring to change that.
Somerset Hills relies directly on the support of our amazing donors to maintain the necessary one-to-one instructor-to-student ratio at our current capacity.
And once those students reach the age of 21, there's nothing in place to continue that level of support within the Institute. So this year, in preparation of our 25th anniversary, we're hoping to completely revolutionize how we can help people with autism. Each year, Somerset Hills must place scores of applicants into its referral file in order to stay within its 30-student capacity. Each student's tuition deficit, being approximately $35,000, leaves a total of $1 million needed each year until the child reaches 21 or graduates from the program. But what if we could create a self-sustaining ecosystem that supports both the child and the community? In honor of our 25th anniversary, Somerset Hills Learning Institute's board has approved $10 million sustainability campaign in order to open a day program for adults, a group home, and the expansion of the hydroponics farm that will not only expand our capabilities of support, but also teach important life skills, allow safe job and living environments, and create a separate revenue stream that will ease the yearly financial burden from donors and families. We've been so blessed to be able to transform childhoods for children living with autism, and now we're proposing to transform their futures as well.
It will take $10 million to realize our goal and to do so much more, not just for this year, but for the next 25 years. Every child deserves a childhood. Every parent deserves to be able to give their child the best opportunities. Every adult with autism deserves that same support. And when you give to Somerset Hills, you are giving to that level of quality support.
How important is it to you to make an impact? How important is it to you to see a family changed, a community changed? What you give to Somerset Hills Learning Institute is more than just a one-and-done donation.
Our sustainability campaign will ensure that every penny you donate is not only helping the children we have, but is creating an ever-evolving ecosystem that permanently changes the trajectory of individuals, families, and communities struggling with autism in New Jersey.
So now, we invite you to be a part of this opportunity to leave a legacy. We've done so much together. We can do so much more. But we need your help.
Let's get started.